I'm Paris, and I'm an intern here at the South African Shark Conservancy, and today I'm going to talk to you about nudibranchs. Nudibranchs, otherwise known as sea slugs, are a group of marine gastropod mollusks. The name literally translates to naked gill. Now, there are over 3,000 known species today, but today I'm going to talk about one in particular, the Cartina peregrina, otherwise known as the pilgrim hovea. Recently, a scientist by the name of Dr. Trevor Willis led research into the behaviour of nudibranchs off the coast of Sicily in Italy. Well, what's a hydroid, you say? A hydroid is actually a life stage of animals in the class Hydrozoa, which are kind of like small predators such as jellyfish. They're known to eat on brine shrimp like this, and the hydroids look a little like this. Anyways, back to the story. So when Dr. Willis was researching the nudibranchs, he found something particularly interesting. He noticed that when given the choice, nudibranchs were always dining on hydroids that had or were already eating their prey. Makes sense, right? If you're going to eat, you want to eat on something that's been well fed. This means that the nudibranchs must be able to sense when the hydroids have just eaten. But that's not even the best bit. Not only do nudibranchs rely on hydroids for food, but they also rely on it for shelter and their own defense mechanisms. Nudibranchs have been well known to retain the poisonous qualities of their prey. Well, a hydroid's poisonous qualities come from its nematosis, or its stinging cells. These stinging cells are the same ones that you'll find on a jellyfish. So when a nudibranch eats its hydroid, it ingests the stinging cells of the hydroid, but it doesn't digest them. Instead, it sends them through the alimentary canal and to the tips of the serrata, where it uses them to protect from its own predators. So, needless to say, the nudibranch needs the hydroid for a whole host of reasons, which is exactly why they're trying to protect them. When the nudibranch eats the hydroids, which are full of brine shrimp, they get full quicker. So this new research shows that in fact, nudibranchs in that area are eating more than half of their dietary intake from brine shrimp, not from hydroids, and therefore minimizing their impact on the colonies of hydroids in the area. What did the researchers name their new finding? Kleptopredation. Klept meaning stealing, and predation meaning fully or partially eating their prey. What we thought was a simple predator-prey relationship is actually a lot more complex than that. And the jury is still out whether this could actually be a common occurrence in other animals in our marine ecosystem. This new research is actually super important for the ongoing protection of our marine environment. Because you see, it doesn't just tell us about how a nudibranch eats, it tells us about how a nudibranch consciously protects its own environment while still balancing a constant sufficient energy intake. It also gives us a better understanding of the aquatic food web and the nature of the trophic linkages.